Hi, my name is David Riley, and this is my informational speech on how to buy a car properly. Uh, if you could follow along with the slideshow, it will take shape and make a lot more sense. This is for my oral communications, dynamics of oral communication. So when buying a car, one thing to consider is what you need this car for, what the necessity, the purpose of the car is. Is this meant to serve to take you back and forth to work? Is this meant to take the kids to soccer practice? Going out on a Friday night, family vehicle, daily driver, sports car, what have you. First things first, you need to narrow down your specific needs, and then you can kind of move on to what type of vehicle you're looking for. Once you've established that, then I need to look at things like two-door, four-door, hatchback, SUV, coupe, convertible, pickup, minivan. These are just to name a few. Once you narrow that down, what it is in particular, what type of vehicle you're looking for, you can kind of start looking for different types of car brands. Um, for instance, you have anywhere from Honda and Toyota to BMW, Lexus, Mercedes. This is where one of the important areas is to be realistic. Understand one of the biggest faults that new car buyers make is thinking that they can afford something that they truly can't. So, be true to yourself, understand what your budget is, what you can comfortably spend on a monthly basis, knowing your limitations for what you're comfortable in paying on a monthly basis is really key in both being happy and understanding, what it is that you can actually afford. There are many affordable vehicles out there. It doesn't have to be a super expensive vehicle. Technology has come a long way, so definitely don't, even if you do have the money, don't short yourself and think that you just have to go a certain way because it's a status symbol. Most important thing is research is everything. Once you establish that and you really narrow it down to a handful of vehicles, you really want to get a solid understanding of everything that goes into those vehicles and compare them in every possible way. Things from safety features, gas mileage, horsepower, reliability, warranty, and most importantly, vehicle incentives, APR, 0%, cash bonuses on a lease, things like that. Very importantly is to always drive the vehicle before you buy it. I know that this might sound stupid, but the actual vehicle that you're buying. Um, Once you really narrow it down to those two or three vehicles, it makes it easy enough to go out and drive those vehicles instead of spending a whole weekend going up and down the highway, driving every which and every vehicle. When driving these different vehicles, make sure they fit your standards, exactly what you're looking for, the interior, the drive, the feel, the power, the braking, the comfortable, you feel safe, you have your amenities. And never, ever, big no-no, don't purchase a car on the spot. Always go home, think about it. Always take time to think it over. Don't get pressured into it. The car will most likely still be there when you get back. Um, Pricing, as you can understand, is most crucial at this point. Now you understand where you're at. You have the vehicle of your dreams. And one big thing is not to give in to a higher trim level, for instance, for a car that you don't really need, but you really want. It doesn't fit in your budget. So, again, that comes back to that being realistic. After returning home from your test drive, hop on the internet, um, find a vehicle you want to purchase, educate yourself on the internet. It's very, very easy. There's tons of stuff out there. Some of the important tips. Always inquire about the vehicle you're interested in on the internet. Studies have shown that individuals who purchase cars from the internet actually save an average of 9% over someone who just walks into a dealership. Many dealers have strong competition, with other dealers in their proximity. So this kind of gives you the opportunity to send them into a bidding war, kind of earn your business. And most importantly of all the tips is always purchase a car at the end of the month. Always. This is when dealers are looking to make a quota. They'll make deals that they might not have normally made 2 or 3 weeks earlier. So just trust me on that one. I've been doing this a while. All right, now you're an educated shopper. Let's go over some of the things that you know now. The purpose of your vehicle, the type of vehicle you want, which vehicle best suits you, what you want to purchase, when you want to purchase it, how you want to purchase it. Make sure you get the best incentives out there, who's going to give you the best price. most importantly, how to buy a car properly. So following along with the slideshow, just kind of going through an example here of an educated shopper. So we have a guy, John, who is a successful individual, kind of looking for that second vehicle for some weekend fun. He knows that he wants a two-door vehicle, sports car, and it doesn't need to be a practical everyday driver. He's kind of created a wish list. This will be a second vehicle, not driven all the time. Has to have manual transmission, has to have 350 or more horsepower, has to have leather, navigation, has to come in some type of white, and has to have a nice wheel. Okay, these are his requirements. And the example continued now. John narrows down the field to 3 vehicles that he believes will best suit his needs. Okay, and he listed 3 vehicles is the 2013 M3, 2013 Cayman S, and 2013 Audi S5. Okay, now as an educated shopper, now John wants to compare all the pricing and incentives between all the vehicles. Now, after driving these, you can understand that if you know anything about these 3 vehicles, they're very similar. Okay, some of the stats of BMW is about 68,000 sticker price. It has the manual transmission, more than 350 horsepower, leather navigation, nice wheels, comes in the white, so it meets all its criteria. Same thing with the Cayman. The Cayman is 66,000, meets all requirements. So again, very similar. Same thing with the S5. This vehicle is 67,000, meets all the requirements. So they're all very similar, and he really likes all 3 of them. So he decides the final decision comes down to pricing. So he goes on TrueCar.com, which is a great trusted site to give you some of the lowest prices out there. And he finds the M3 that he'd like to purchase. Now he goes on TrueCar and has that lowest price guarantee. And as you can see from the graph, just an example of how that would work. It's a win-win. He's an educated shopper. They know when he comes in, he has a specific vehicle that he wants. He got it at the price he wants. That was probably significantly lower than the average weekend shopper would have paid. And now the dealership also wins because it's the end of the month. Maybe they're trying to make a quota. They may not have made a lot of money on the vehicle, but it's another unit out, and that could help them hit certain bonuses within the store. So there are different incentives. So just understand that if you want to save money and you want to do it properly, this is how you buy a car properly. Thank you.